good warm day in here for our guys, and they worked hard, and I thought the defense was really flying around today, made a lot of good plays, and we are really starting to fight through some things on both sides of the ball. Just keep fighting, and they're growing up a little bit, so it's good to see.
How do you find the balance of hitting people and not injuring people?
Yeah, you got to tackle at some point in time, but we don't try not to bang them too much in terms of taking them to the ground, and we try to limit it to maybe 1 or 2 periods when we have the full pads on, and the rest of the time we're in thud mode. The last day of pads for us will be next Wednesday. After our kick scrimmage will be our last day of pads, and then we'll be shells all the way up until game time. So they'll get a chance to save their legs a little bit.
So do you look at that then, like a couple plays Taylor Richards had today where I'm not sure what exactly happened down at this end, but where he tackled the guy at the other end, and then this end where Keith got banged up a little bit. Is that good?
Well, Taylor shouldn't have tackled him because we're in a thud period.
Okay. That's
why I got on Taylor. But the hit on Keith was a good hit. It was a really good hit. And that's football. And unfortunately, he was exposed and got a good shot on his ribs.
Any idea what happened to him? Was it the rib shot? Or?
Yeah, just took a shot in the ribs.
Okay. Yeah. Just how's Taylor handling knowing he was going to be out the first 2 games, but trying to get his reps in? You think he's handled that business
pretty
well
has.
So far?
No, it's hard, but I think he's handled it well. He's helped those younger guys, and you can always hear him talking and trying to coach those guys to make sure they get lined up properly and make the right decisions back there. So I think he's handled it very maturely.
Who are the top 4 DBs right now? At cornerback, I guess.
At corner?
Yeah.
Anthony Brown, Antoine Lewis, Leroy Clark, and
is Hunt
yeah,
there?
Yeah, he's right there.
He's been doing some stuff.
No, he's doing right. He's right there. He's probably the 4th guy. Mm-hmm. You can always put Frankie back outside if you have to, but yeah, those are probably our top 4 guys right now.
I don't really know a lot about Hunt. I mean, how has he been able to kind of be in that position?
He came in injured when he first got here, missed the whole fall really, and missed last spring. But he's really worked his body. He was pudgy when he got here. He's really worked his body. He's one of the strongest DBs that we have on the team. So, and he's very smart, very cerebral guy, and extremely competitive.
Are you going to wait till after Saturday to name the starting quarterback?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are you still looking to see?
Well, I think Saturday's going to be, we're going to go live with them at least one series. It's always scary because you're 2 weeks out, but I think we need to put them under the heat a little bit and see how they respond, and then we'll figure out from there who our guy is.
During the summer, and then even I think at the media day, like a week before camp, you had said, I want to make a decision earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have more time. What's changed then?
Well, I think Austin's done a great job. I really do. He's certainly closed the gap. I thought by coming in to fall ball, we were a little bit farther apart, and he's closed the gap. And so I want to give him every opportunity to win the job. That's what's really changed.
Has Danny just not separated himself?
No, Danny's done a nice job. It's not the poor play of Danny because he's not playing. He's playing very well. It's more Austin's playing pretty good himself.
Yeah. Who has a better completion percentage so far?
I have no idea. I have zero idea who has the better completion percentage.
Really?
Yep. No idea.
Who has more picks?
I don't know that either yet.
Any timetable for Howard or Monterosa yet?
No, day by day, but I just talked to Rajan, and he said he feels pretty good. He said he's feeling a whole lot better, so hopefully we can get him back. Maybe middle of next week would be nice if we can get him back then.
You had the big kind of personnel meeting last night, I guess. Anything kind of major come out of that?
No, not really. We talked about moving some guys around and who puts pressure on who. That was the big thing. Who do we have behind who so they can keep the heat underneath of them? That was the big thing.
So with the quarterbacks right now, it's clear cut 1 and 2, Appleby and Etling.
What's that?
With the quarterbacks right now, clear cut 1 and 2, Appleby and Etling.
No, I'm not sure where you got that information.
No, just as far as for competitions, because you didn't say Blau right there.
Oh, okay. I understand what your question is now. I misunderstood your question.
Sorry about
that. That's all right. No, Blau's probably a little bit further back as the 3rd guy right now, but he's done a nice job as well.
Some drops today, and you've had them occasionally here during camp.
Yeah.
Just concerning at this point? Or?
No, not concerning at all. I mean, Shane dropped one. Who else? Galapagos dropped one over here. Who else?
Phillips in it still.
Phillips had a couple? Okay, yeah. Just lack of concentration, but that's not concerning. They've done a nice job up to this point.
What do you want to see from you guys going up to Saturday, going forward?
On Saturday or up to Saturday?
Up to Saturday.
Up to Saturday. You know, we have one tomorrow, 2 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday, and 2 on Friday, which will, the second practice on Friday will be a lot of special teams, but we just got to keep working through the situations. A lot of situational football, and the guys got to maintain their toughness and continue to get a little bit better at everything they're doing. That's the key right now.
Kirk Barron do a little guard work today?
We're going to put him in at guard just to make sure we're figuring out all the possible combinations. He did, yes. I really like the development of those two, Martise and Corey have really come on in the last 2 practices. It's fun though, because those are some big bodies, and when they cover you up, they're hard to get off of.